Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to try this the old-fashioned way. What's going on, guys? It is I, also known as Sly Cooper 88. What's happening, guys? It is I, Sly Cooper 88, also known as Steve. There we go. Holy crap. Completely threw myself off. I don't know if this is actually gonna track me necessarily very accurately, so if it does swish cuts here and there, like how I'm watching it as I'm recording this. I'm doing this actually through the camera on my computer, i.e., like webcam video, because I've tried doing the webcam capture feature on YouTube, and I guess because next year they're going to be phasing that program out on the 16th, there's been a lot of connection issues with trying to use that service. Because every time I've tried to do a video with that, it'll say, oh, an error came up, and it's like try to reconnect, you try to reconnect, and it makes you start over, and you try to, okay, just upload the video if you're near an end, and then it does it again. So basically, yeah, YouTube is being a pain in the ass. But anyway, I thought that I would actually do a real quick vlog for you guys, because I'm going to separate these two. I'm going to separate these two altogether. So this is more like the vlog, get all the important stuff out of the way, and then the second video will be my long-awaited, sci-fi block. I finally got my second sci-fi block in, and I've tried for the past 2 days or so to try to get it uploaded to you guys, so I'm going to try to get that out of the way, and hopefully I won't have many delays or problems. I'm hoping. But yeah, and go figure. One of my cats, of course, I swear, every time I try to do a video for you guys, if it's not the animals, then I'm needed for something. If I'm not needed for something, then power goes out. If the power doesn't go out, then it's something else. So hang on a moment. Let me go let the cat in before he decides to start tearing up the carpet. Oh. What do you want, turd? Where'd you go? Come on. Come on, Storm. Come on, you little turd. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You don't like this, do you? Yeah, the little bane of my existence, the little terror. What are you doing, Storm? Oh, cat. Yes, yes, I know. You want down. You are a big baby. You're a big baby. You are such a big baby. You are such a big baby. You are such a big baby. Swear this cat is so needy. It's like a little child. You don't pay attention to him, he starts acting bad just to get your attention. Come here, you little turd. You want to sit on my lap? Is that what you're wanting to do? You're wanting to jump up here? But anyway, since I've spent 3 minutes of the video just sitting here baby talking to one of my cats. No, but yeah, YouTube is phasing out the webcam feature of their site, so I've had a lot of problems trying to upload stuff like I usually do. You don't want to sit still, do you? So I figure I might as well just do this the old-fashioned way and just use this video feature. So last week, which was pretty much from last Sunday to, of course, obviously last night or yesterday, however you want to put it in the context of Saturday, was the first full year, guys, that I've tried to write comics and or just write in general. And you know, I deprived myself of a lot of sleep. I pretty much genuinely like procrastinated, goofed around, did a lot of stuff that kind of made me at first question if I really should continue writing since I've stuck with it for a full year. But then I started to ask myself, it's like, well, you know, let me try to see if getting better sleep would help, and it did, and you know, it's helped the creative process a little bit, and also I think realizing that, especially since we're in the holidays or we're near the holidays, and especially Christmas, that it's probably better if I hold off for a moment and like wait till the holidays are over and then resume what I'm doing, or at least like somewhere close to New Year's where it actually makes sense that I don't have to necessarily worry about getting stuff done, deadlines and such. But also at the same time, guys, I found out as well that, um, yeah, found out about a couple of things that I'll get towards the end of this video. Um, but genuinely, I started focusing on what I've done and what I haven't done, and I focused more on what I hadn't done versus what I had. And what I had done, um, in my first year has actually been pretty phenomenal, guys. It's been nothing short of, to me, kind of, you know, I look at it as inspiring. So we'll see. We'll see where next year goes. I think next year I'm going to be taking definitely more of my time, and I think I'm also going to be very. I don't know what I don't quite know the words to really put into it, but you guys know what I mean. I'm pretty much just going to, I think learn more. Won't be going to any conventions unless it's absolutely like near me. Like if it's like super super near me and the timing's convenient, okay, but otherwise I think just next year I'm going to focus more on my craft than trying to cumbersomely get everything in one go, because I think that's what I tried to do this year. Is I tried to learn and adapt to everything a lot faster than I really should have attempted to. And that's never a good thing because that leads to a lot of problems, and especially to health. So work on my craft, and you know, if something comes up next year, something comes up next year, but I also have a couple of personal things that I want to try to work on next year as well. One of them mainly trying to, will you sit still? Yeah, work on a couple of other personal things as well. Like I definitely, little by little, want to, you know, you'll see my room change here, and that it will hopefully look more consolidated, or at least it'll look a little bit prettier, a little bit more, you know, decorated. Hopefully maybe invest in getting a little bit better furniture, because I mean, as much as I love my setup now, I definitely think that I would be better suited for having, you know, stuff that actually could work, like, you know, like, and certainly as I'm writing, I want to try to work on maybe getting a filing system in case I want to, you know, print out scripts and stuff. Because that's one thing that I was inspired by with Gail Simone, was the idea of maybe either within, like, if I ever get trades or stuff like that in my work, but also just in general, like, yeah, you know, print out scripts, and if I were to start exhibiting at tables, just, yeah, be able to sell scripts to you guys. So that's another possibility. I mean, the possibilities really truly are endless for what I could do. You need to stop. I am in the middle of doing a video. I am in the middle of a video. Why are you being a problem child, huh? I don't buy it. When I'm not doing a video, you don't want to bother me, but when I'm doing a video, all of a sudden you want attention now? I swear. I think more of this video is going to be about me talking to this cat than it's going to be about talking to you guys directly. But yeah, I mean, I got a couple of different ideas for stuff to do down the road, but I'm also going to just, I think, genuinely learn and get better and see if I can find more gigs. I mean, just gotta really try to go with the flow is what I'm basically saying. I really am gonna try to go with the flow a lot more next year, and just genuinely see, where I succeed at and where I need to improve at, and etc. or so forth. But as far as this, like YouTube wise, I'm actually thinking, start a drinking game of how many times I'm gonna yawn, because it's getting on my nerves. Like, I don't like that when I'm speaking, especially when I'm speaking to you guys and I'm doing a vid, that all of a sudden I start yawning, the cats start bothering me, because I just want to get all this done. I just want to get all this done and get this out here, and not have people complain about how I'm taking 30 minutes to try to explain one thing. Also, arm was itching there a little bit. In case some of you are like, what is Steve picking at? I was scratching my arm and had like one or two strands of hair that were like coming loose and were a little painful, almost scabby kind of feeling. But anyway, nope, I am not yawn. I had to suppress my yawn that time. But anyway, sorry, had to pause there for a moment because I keep losing track of my thoughts. But genuinely, guys, I am thinking about trying YouTube's live streaming feature in case I want to do like Q&As or just like genuinely like do like live stream hangouts and stuff. It's something also in the YouTubers core that we have talked about as well. About maybe attempting to do like just something like just trying new things. But then again, I also kind of leave that to Chris. So if Chris wants to do that, Chris can do that. Mount Vernon Kid, for those of you who are new subscribers and haven't heard of him, though I doubt that. I'm sure there are other people that probably would have introduced you to him by now. But I'm thinking about testing out the live stream thing, but I also found out when I was playing Uncharted 1 last night on my PS4 that you can actually, I kept wondering how people could broadcast from PS4. And I thought it was just like Ustream, Twitch, and a lot of these other like, streaming sites, which I thought was cool. But then apparently I found out, no, you can also use YouTube. So that's something that I want to actually put to a vote with you guys. Something to ask you guys. Oh, my nose now is itching. Would you guys feel comfortable, or would you guys think that it would be neat or fun for me to maybe like try to start broadcasting stuff from my PS4 and just like interact with you guys, just like talk to you guys, and genuinely you're watching me play, say like Arkham Knight or Shovel Knight or Knack or any of the PS4 games that I play, and just like genuinely talk to you guys, like us have an interaction, a camaraderie. So that's something that I think I think would be interesting for you guys, but I also want to make sure that it's something that you guys, want. Because I'm up for it. I mean, I may have to, like, add in a couple of, like, extra security questions and da 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 da, like, just like like account protectional stuff, because you never know what may happen with a lot of these broadcast things. But otherwise, guys, I'm down for it if y'all are. I am very much down for it. But anyway, I'm going to get to the nerd block, so I'm going to cut this video off right here. Hopefully you managed to make it through half of my horrendous, like, rambling and all that. So I will get to the sci-fi block, I'll make that, and then hopefully have these two videos uploaded to you guys at some point later on tonight. I probably won't do them tonight, and if I do, I may have to figure out a way at some point to get them scheduled. It'll really depend on how it really works. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Let's move on to the sci-fi block, and yeah, just let me know in the comments below on this vid, guys, if you would love, if you'd be interested in like a YouTube live stream and maybe even like a PS4 like gaming broadcast.